welcome to Gemstone Tarot, Friday. God, August goes on forever, doesn't it? Friday the 29th. It's like the month that will never end. Friday the 29th of August, 2025. Okay. Today we are using the Sarsaparilla Tarot because I need a lift. The sun's kind of been all over the shop and I've been doing loads of kind of washing and then bringing it in and sort of driving myself bonkers. And also it's kind of, yeah, then we have thundery showers and then we have that really weird, it's going to come out now again, isn't it? We have that really weird, you ever get that kind of feeling when it needs to be thundery and then it hasn't thundered? And so you can kind of feel it all, I don't know, it's like when you see sometimes before the eclipse that we had in 1999, or when all the birds start going a little bonkers, or, you know, flying out of the trees and being strange when there's going to be a thunderstorm. I've kind of had that feeling all day today. And, yeah, it's a feeling of being sort of suppressed. Anyhow, gosh, some right weirdos going down the street at the moment, people. I'm not even going to stand up and describe them. Okay, what do we need to know? Oh, very nice. I love these cards. They're such a good laugh. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking reversal as much as I don't want to. I'm going to. Okay. I love that one. That's got a real kind of lost in space feeling about it. Right, I'm just going to put that in there. Cool. First card we get, and who could resist? The King of Swords, when he's wearing, I don't know, is it shorts? I don't think I want to venture too close to find out. King of Swords, anyway, in a way that you've never seen him before. Remember, though, that the King of Swords is about sometimes self-discipline. So there's something here about what we need to do versus what we want to do. I know. What I want to do is eat a packet of Sicilian and what's they called? Sicilian vanilla and cranberry or something, shortbread biscuits. That's what I want to do. What I need to do is 10,000 steps a day. See what I mean? So there's something here about holding ourselves to account, which can be really, really boring, but actually generally feels better afterwards. I know, who came up with that? It's a drag. But anyway, so whatever it is for you, where what you want to do and what you ought to be, it feels very Saturn-y, to be honest. And I know Saturn moves into Pisces again on the 1st of September, so maybe it's to do with that. Any astrologers out there, let me know. But there's a sense in which self-discipline is king, and next to it we get the 6 of Wands. If you want to win, be on time, be prepared, dot the I's and cross the T's and get it done. I know, you will feel so much better afterwards. Then we have Judgment in reverse. I mean, God, when Judgment is in reverse. When Judgment is in reverse, it's old habits die hard. You know, old ways of talking yourself out of things, talking yourself into things, making excuses for things, old kind of grooves that you've worn of avoidance, things like that. You're almost magnetically drawn to. It's like slipping back into a way of being. Like kind of lazy habits, I think. And this is not the kind of reading I would normally do. I hope you know that. because I'm all for the lazy habits. I'm all about the lazy habits. But there's just something here, and I'll show you the cards in a row. There's just something here about really benefiting from even just doing the smallest things. I read a book, what was it called? Is it called Small Habits? It was quite a famous sort of book a few years ago about making tiny changes to things. See, I can't even remember it, and I found it really difficult to read and to put into practice. And it's like that whole atomic habits, you know, do a small thing. But actually, it's like flossing, you know, it only takes a couple of minutes, but for some reason you're like, ugh, flossing. There's something here about doing something regularly, even if it's a small thing. Because you don't want to go back to whatever it was that was a consequence before of not doing that small thing. Then we have the Strength card. And the Strength card, as ever, know thyself. Know what your kind of soft spots are, and what your temptations are, and also what your strengths are, because you're being called here to move to play at your strengths, to move towards your strengths, to overcome problems with self-discipline, and to, in inverted commas, heavy inverted commas, can I just say, to do the right thing. And you know me, I am not, well, I'm not. When I hear about doing the right thing, I just think no. But yeah, today's one of those days. What's the moon in? Scorpio. Well, that should help. Scorpios are very good at, most Scorpios I know are very self-disciplined actually, so that should help. Okay, let's have a couple of oracle cards. We get our fork in the road. I love that card. Look at that. Mr. Boring, we get building blocks. I think you'll find that it's better if you stack one block on top of another, and if you make sure they're in ascending or descending order. There you go. The Knight of Pentacles is strong in this one, everyone. Oof, oof, oof. And that's just for a few of you that may be, yeah, speculating in the love department here. Interesting. We get message in a bottle. Fork in a road, to start off with, is telling us there's two ways, or maybe four or three or whatever, that you can choose. But choose probably the most boring way that will do you the most good. Okay? Building blocks is Mr. Knight of Pentacles telling us that doing something bit by bit, baby steps, you know, one block after another, a bit like building a brick wall. There's probably a way to do it, and a way that you build up the bricks so that they become strong and that it doesn't fall down all the time. Okay? And then there is the unexpected, the message in a bottle. So for some of us, this could be a message coming in from left field that is a bit random. A message in a bottle is very random. It's like I wrote a thing down and I put it, here's got like an old-fashioned telephone inside. I put it in a bottle and I chucked it into the sea, and I wondered who would receive it, you know? So this is the romantic and the dreamer, and it can be getting a message from someone you haven't spoken to in a bit, or that you weren't expecting. And it may be that you need to apply these levels of self-discipline to that as well, to that situation or whatever it is, because that could be messy at a time when, unfortunately, I think we need to lean towards the tidy. And I don't know if I've said that before, if you'll ever hear me say it again, but that is my message for today. Leave me a comment, let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.